Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And real quick before we get started, as always, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' constant generosity and support to me as always. It really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. And if you guys are actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember, that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, and commenting. Everything really does help, so thank you guys so much. And for today's video, for a lot of people who are new to the channel, welcome. But also, at the first of every month, there is something called Gacha Revenue that comes out every month that gives us a detailed idea of how all the gacha games right now on the current market right now are doing. Now, also, take this with a grain of salt. I just love to talk about it and just like get an idea of how games are doing. Never take it as 100%. Everyone else seems to be doing that though, and there's always a gacha PvP, which I always love to clickbait these type of videos anyway and just have fun with it. But I just like to see the idea of the trends that are going on with games. I feel like that's the best way to approach it. So do keep that in mind, that when we talk about this or any money, take it with a huge grain of salt, but just use it as a way to view the trends of how the games are doing. I feel like that's the better way to talk about it. And also, since I only cover Nikke, I know it's going to kind of be weird that I'm going to be talking about all these other games, but I also like to know what's going on with a lot of other games, so I don't mind that. So let me scoot on over, and then let's put it on screen right here. And as always, we are at the mobile revenue data for Gacha Revenue, and we're just going to go from top to bottom and just talk about it. And once again, the king of all kings, apparently, Love in Deep Space, 53 million. And I know my girlfriend's playing this right now, so right now I know they had like a huge summer event banner with like all the characters and stuff, and there's like Xavier that my girlfriend got and Silas, and for the most part she is free to play, but she has like some of the best god tier luck for what she wants. It's crazy the greed that she like helps her. It's crazy. Once again, like, you know, Hoyo just dominating, Genshin Impact, Honkai just doing really good. Genshin had a huge banner come up or something because that revenue increase is crazy. FGO, damn, they also had a huge drop, but I think they had something big happen as well, so it makes sense that it went down as well. Naruto Mobile just still going up, 27 million. Arknights, dude, it's crazy how big, like, it's just getting more and more, especially because of Enfield as well. But Arknights is crazy. Pokemon TCG, Uma Musume went down a bit, but also I think that's just because we're starting to get off of like the launch month, so it makes sense. Wuthering Waves still making good money. Goddess of Victory Nikke combined at an 18.45 million. That's pretty damn impressive, especially because right now we are kind of just going through standard banners right now. So I definitely think a lot of the bunnies helped out with this. And if we break it down, this is like 15 million for global, which for just kind of cruising along right now, that's pretty damn good. So that's awesome to see. And I know that I think the Chinese version also had an increase right here. Now just take it with a grain of salt, especially this. But I know that they are getting a lot more stuff right now to try to make up for how bad it's been, I guess, for them over there. I do know that they are going through the Stellar Blade collab right now, so we'll see if that improves anything as well. Just thought that was interesting, honestly. And then we got Dokkan. I know Dokkan still had something big, but it's crazy how much they're making. Zenless Zone Zero as well had a little bit of a downfall, but honestly, I say downfall, right? But like, come on. Like, that's still a lot of fucking money. I think that's one thing that's also a problem with all of this, is that everybody sees these numbers or see the red and they're like, game's falling off, it's over. When like these millions are like 1% of the market. Like, this is what everybody wants. Even if it's red or not, like, this is still really good. Like, even like 250,000 a month is still really good, especially for most gacha games that are like low maintenance. So it's just interesting to see. And then Kaiju number 8, like, that's crazy. I never seen the anime, so the fact that this is like a launch is like, I hope the game does well. I just don't trust IP stuff at all. I think Crunchyroll's to blame for that because I would never trust any of this. So I'm glad stuff like Azure Lane is just doing really good. But I'm gonna be honest right now, I am surprised that Etheria Restart, I think it's because they just had their release, I think in China, that it went up. And it has to be because of that, because it keeps going down more and more for global. Like, it's crazy how much like stuff I've been seeing for them. For those that play Etheria Restart, like, is it getting better at all? Or is it just kind of going like back and forth between mistakes? Like, what's going on with that? And then Infinity Nikki cursed by Infold right now. Wild stuff. Blue Archive had a huge dip though. Holy shit. Don't know what happened there. Persona 5 The Phantom X. I just hope that does well, just because overall, once again, you know, IP, I don't know, man. I know Brown Dust 2 just came off of something. I think it was their summer event. I remember seeing the Cowgirl Gacha skin. That was crazy. And then my favorite game ever, Girls Frontline 2 Exilium, just going down. Which is kind of wild to see that it's going down when I think they're having like a huge event right now that's been going on for the past few weeks. So the fact that it didn't raise their revenue is kind of telling right now with how some of the community sentiment is. And for the record, I already uninstalled it. I just couldn't have patience to keep playing. Like, I think I still had gems, but I just didn't care for it. Like, it just felt like a chore. So, rest in peace, my Girls Frontline 2 run, but we move on. It's okay. we do move on, which is perfectly fine. And then Trick Out, Chibi Go over here, or Trick Out Revive here. And I'll wait. I think it comes out in a week, so that's pretty cool to see. I might try it. I don't think I'm going to cover it for the channel, but I might just play it off like my own. Silver and Blood, by the way. Okay, I know this is like the vampire game. That's like pretty much all the Nikke mechanics. So, can somebody tell me what happened here? Like, this is like a huge drop fall off, right? Like, trend-wise. Like, why did we go from like 4 million to like 1 million? Someone has to let me know about that, because I'm curious, because I know Sephi covers it, and I've seen a lot of people playing it. I know Master Sparks is playing it. So, I just want to know what happened with that. Like, if something just happened, or if they just came off of something big. I think they had their own version of Pilgrims recently, so I think that might be why. And if so, that's not a surprise, really. But I do think that I find it funny that, like, there's so many games right now that try to, like, advertise themselves, and it's just not working out. I know, like, Echo Calypse is one of them. And right now we have the launch of Anchor Panic, and I'm sorry, but, like, damn, that's tough. Not even cracking, like, 500,000. Like, probably are making more, especially if we account for PC. But, like, that's tough, man. Like, as much as I wanted to like Anchor Panic, the gacha and everything, it's just, like, I feel like it should just be more refined and everything. It's tough. And Tower of Fantasy, like, hey, trying to hang on, but, like, the amount of money that they make for how much effort they try to put into the game, I don't know if it's going to be sustainable for them. Hopefully it is, but, like, damn, there's a lot of work that goes into it. I know that they're trying to have, like, their own comeback, but I don't know if it's working out at all. I know Goddess Order launched, but I completely forgot about, like, Horizon Walker and stuff. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I can't really play games like that. It's just, like, I like the tease more than, like, the full thing, you know what I mean? Like, there's, like, some that I kind of like about it, but at the same time, like, I just couldn't get into it. I think there's, like, a limit for me to, like, play those type of games. But that's just me, personally. And then Cat Fantasy, one of the biggest fumbles, too, because they got really greedy. Like, it looks great, but that game did not respect your time, like, at all for a gacha game. And it's a shame, because I actually really liked Cat Fantasy for what it had. The quality was great. It's just, I don't know, man. It's a shame. And then Haze Reverb as well, like, I don't know, man. It's getting down to the messy territory over here. Messy, messy territory. Like, we got One Punch Man World. All right, look, One Punch Man World. Look, the two guys trying to keep One Punch Man World and Higan alive. God bless them. God bless them. But that's crazy to me. And then we have Elpis Fallen Star. This one is crazy, dude. I saw Sephi's video on this. This was crazy. If I remember, I think they, like, have the resources, and even more so when it came to, like, even, like, dailies, mission story rewards and stuff. And, like, all they did was give, like, a bunch of pulls and just say, like, we're not fixing this, though. Good luck. Like, that's crazy. Pretty sure it's the same devs for Haze Reverb, by the way. So, kind of tracks, which is a shame because I know some people were really excited for it. But, man, something about favoritism right now, a lot of studios are doing, which is a shame. It's scary as hell because, like, at one point you'd be, like, the face of it. As soon as a new server opens, man, favoritism is crazy. It's a nice little look just to see at everything right now, but if there was a game I missed or if a game I mentioned, please let me know if there's any other context that you want to add, please, because I just love to know about it. But that is going to be it for me. I just wanted more of a chill video just to sit down, look at some other games and talk about it. Once again, if there's any other context that you want to tell me, please let me know. But that is going to be it from me, so I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely night wherever you're from, and as always, thank you so much for the constant support. Take care, and have a good one.